Hey guys, check out the next level games for all your TCG needs. Link is down below in the description of the video. Thanks guys. What's up everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Alright, so day number 2 of playing Zaya decks. Yesterday we played the Hippopotas. Unfortunately we saw some non-GX decks, so maybe the deck not turn out very well, but today we're playing a Tapu Koko Dusknoir deck, and that means we are in expanded. Dusknoir has always been one of my favorite cards printed. Just be able to manipulate the damage counters on your opponent's side of the field during your turn is broken. Now with the inclusion of Tapu Koko, it does seem very nice. I do like the list as I did provide. We did make some changes to his list, but outside of that, it's pretty much his own 60. Alright, so Koko, flying flip, doing 20 to everybody. That is our main attack, alright? We're flying flip when we're doing our stuff. We're going crazy. We're playing a 3-2-2 Dusknoir line. We're playing this Duskull, this Dusclops, and this Dusknoir. This Dusknoir has Sinister Hand. As often as you like during your turn before you attack, you may move one damage counter from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another of your opponent's Pokemon. So basically, you just move your opponent's damage counters from the side of the field, and you can manipulate the damage any way you want to. Now, this could lead to several things. This could lead to a Miraculous Shrine turn. This could lead to a Black Ray GX turn where you do 100 damage to each of your opponent's GX and EX, take multiple knockouts. Or a Kuro could come in there with supernatural damage to put a damage counter for each Pokemon in your opponent's discard pile. So there's multiple ways to take knockouts in one turn, which is fantastic. Also, if you just have enough damage on the field, Dusknoir could just Sinister Hand, and then you can Koko Flip to take the rest of the knockouts. Now, we do have Mew in here. Mew has that Memory of Dawn's attack. You can use the attacks of any of your base Pokemon in play. So this means you can copy the Necroz with GX. You can copy the Tapu Koko, which is very good. You can copy pretty much anything with the Mew, which I do like a lot. Mew and Koko both have free retreats as well, so that's very nice. So I do like that. And 2 Tapu Lele for consistency. So 1 compressed to discard 3 cards out of your deck. We're playing Computer Search for consistency. We are playing 2 Field Blur to get rid of those Garbodor decks. One thing about this deck is you can get Koko Flip a couple times, Field Blur, Dusknoir, the Garbodor off, and then you're good to go. 1 Rare Candy, we'll go over that here in a second. 1 is just one of, 2 Stretcher, 2 Special Charge to get back your Special Energies. The Stretcher is good because you do play very low HP Pokemon, so definitely need to stretch those back. 4 Ultra Ball, of course, search Pokemon. 4 VS Seeker, of course, to reuse Splitter cards. We are playing 3 D-Valley. It makes where your Psychic Pokemon's attacks cost 1 less. Now, this is really good for mainly the Black Ray GX attack because you do need 3 energies, but with Dimension Valley, you only need the 2, which is very nice. 2 Shrine of Punishments, so GX and EX Pokemon take damage as well as Koko Flipping, which is very nice. Maybe want a 3rd one, but we are working with D-Valleys as well, so it does make the deck kind of clunky. We are playing 1 Brigetti Spaghetti to search for 3 base Pokemon. Maybe find yourself a couple of Duskulls, maybe some Mew, Tapu Kokos. You really don't want to get the Dusknoir to late game anyway, so there's no real rush for that. 2 Course, because you're going to have a full bench most likely. 1 Guzma. You don't really need to bring up Pokemon, but it is good to help stall if need be. 3 In, 3 Juniper, and 2 Teammates. If a Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn, you can use this card. And this can help you with that 1 of Rare Candy. You can, all of a sudden, Teammates with Rare Candy, Dusknoir, and you're good to go. You can go crazy. This helps with consistency. Find the DCs, find the counter energies, whatever you need. Find that Necroz with GX, Dimension Valley play. Teammates is really good. So we're playing 2 of them. 2 Flowstone, mainly for Dusknoir. He does have a 3 retreat cost. Everybody else has low retreat costs that we can't just mainly retreat. So those Flowstones are very nice. 2 Counter Energy because we are going to be down on price cards pretty much the whole game. And 4 DCE. So there we go. There's Tapu Koko Dusknoir. It does seem like a very, deck that does work well together. So let's go Tapu Koko. Let's go Tapu Koko Dusknoir. And let's name it. And let's play. I was excited for yesterday because it was Hippopotas. And I love some hippos. But Tapu Koko Dusknoir does seem very unique. I do think, Expanded is in a weird gray area right now. So hopefully we can get, play some interesting stuff and see some interesting stuff today while we're playing these, I guess roguish decks. So let's play Tapu Koko Dusknoir. Let's go to day number 2. Let's hope we have a better day today than yesterday. So already starting off, we're playing against Keat, playing, it looks like a Trevenant deck. Now, if it is Trevenant, we will struggle a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. Well, we'll be able to start flipping and doing damage first. That is the truth right there. Okay, so unfortunately, we have a terrible start though. We start Duskull, we start the Espeon. Espeon could be very useful though, do not get me wrong. It can help us out a lot if it is Trevenant, and there's a Wobbuffet and a Ditto, which makes me think more of Trevenant for sure. Now, lucky for us, we only play Psychic Pokemon, so that's going to be really nice to kind of bump that Wobbuffet out there. There's a Rescue Scarf going to the active, actually, and a D-Valley, okay, and an in. All right, so we get a new hand of 6. The Rescue Scarf going to the active seems pretty interesting because now, you know, that's not a Floatstone, obviously. Okay, well, this hand turned terrible. All right, cool. So on our turn, there's a Juniper. Oh, man. Man, oh man, oh man. I guess we'll bump the Shrine. We'll bump the D-Valley with the Shrine, and we'll just Juniper, discarding a double DCE, unfortunately. But can we find the cards? And you know what? We actually do find them. We can go computer search. We can discard the... Let's go D-Valley and in. Let's go in and Ultra Ball. Let's find ourselves a Floatstone. About to say if we prize them, I'll be very sad. There's a Floatstone. Got the Floatstone. Free retreat into the Koko. Even though we discarded 2, we're looking good. We got the Flying Flip. We are going places already. Doing some damage with that. Now, maybe I should have VS Seekered for an in. That definitely was a little bit of a misplay. Because if he does get a Phantom out, or get a Trevenant out, we are stuck with just a VS Seeker hand. And that could be devastating to us, right? If he gets a Trevenant retreat, then we're looking at a very bad situation. So we see a Floatstone going to the Ditto. We see a Tapu Lele using that Wonder Tag ability. He can use that. As your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, as long as Pokemon is active Pokemon in each Pokemon to play. Okay. Yeah, but it's only Psychic, so that's fine. Does that... Wait, so Ditto can't evolve either. Right? As long as Pokemon is active Pokemon, each Pokemon to play in each player's hand and each player's discard pile has no abilities. So that Ditto does not have the Almighty Evolution right now. So he has to manually retreat. Okay, well there is... Okay, so no, just a pass. The Shrine kicking off as well. That is very, very good for us. So we get a Mew. I'm contemplating, do we put that down or do we just, you know, chunk it away? I mean, I think we're fine with just chunking away. I think we'll go VS Seeker. We just go Juniper. We just discard the hand. Getting a new hand here, I think that's a lot better for sure. Really don't want to put the Mew down. It'll be in harm's way for sure. We get the Koko. We get Stretcher. Put some multiple cards back into our deck. Yeah, so we'll shuffle 3 back into our deck. Put the Dust. We'll put the Mew in there. Okay. We can go Ultra Ball. Get a Dusclops out. And then we can VS Seeker. Yeah, I think this is a better play. I think we go 1 to 2. Okay. We go for the Dusclops. Alright, so we put that in Dusclops. We VS Seeker for the Course. And then we VS Seeker for the Juniper. Sorry, almost a second more. Same cards. So let's go for another Flying Flip here. The problem is we have multiple... you know, energies are already discarded, so that's going to hurt us, but the Shrine is kicking off. It is doing some damage. You know, if he doesn't, well, the Phantom's going to survive no matter what. He's got to find an energy to retreat this guy. There's a Counter Catcher, bringing up the Duskull. Alright, this is one thing I was kind of worried about. There's an end. We do get 5 cards. If he can't retreat this Wobbuffet and find a Trevenant, then we can maybe find one of those special charges. There's a DCE and a Field Blower. We definitely don't need to play the Field Blower. There's a D-Valley coming down. Alrighty. Let's see what else we find here. Now, we could commit the DCE and just retreat. That will guarantee an attack this turn. Don't want to play the Field Blower. Another Phantom coming down on the field as well. Alright, and just Psychic Assault, just 10 damage. Doesn't really do too much. My opponent is in a very awkward situation right now. So let's Ultra Ball. Let's discard 1 and 2. Let's see here. Do we have the special charges in our deck? We do. We have 2 in there. Okay, very nice. So let's go ahead and grab the Dusknoir. Okay. Let's put down the Dusknoir. Maybe we can knock out both Phantoms this turn. I think we can, actually. Let's see. There's 4 here. 4 here. These guys have 50 HP, so we can knock out both the Phantoms this turn. Alright, so put a DC here. Let's go in. Let's get a new hand of 5. We do find a Dimension Valley counter energy, but we don't care too much about the counter. Let's start using that Sinister hand, and let's put these guys at 30 HP. So let's put this guy at 30. All right. Move this here. 1, 2. Wow, Dusknoir so much. That's so nice. That was so good. Oh my goodness. I love Pokemon. That was such an amazing thing. I didn't know they updated that. Let's make sure this is right. See, 30, 30. Let's fly flip. I didn't know they updated the Dusknoir, so that makes it so much easier. My goodness, PTCGO coming in clutch. Taking the double knockout out as well. The animations have gotten a lot more smoother. Thank you, PTCGO. All right, so we're looking good here. I mean, I don't know how Trevenant's going to be able to beat us now. As soon as they put down a Trevenant, we're going to be able to knock it out. And there's a counter catcher. We can test the counter energy, just retreat, go for a Colress, looking for those special charges. I mean, that's all he can really do. And if he does knock out this Wobbuffet, even then, if he puts down a Phantom this turn, we can just knock it out immediately because we have enough damage on the field thanks to Dusknoir. Dusknoir is just coming in clutch right now. Pretty much going to demolish this this Trevenant deck. I can't see them winning. We do have, like I said, a counter. There's a Let Loose Marshadow, but the only way he can really do something significant is he has to attach a Psychic Energy, he has to find a Phantom, and he has to retreat and has to go for the evolution, right? For the Ascension into the Trevenant. I mean, that's the only thing that can really lock us out. Like I said, we do have 3 DCs in the discard, their 4th being attached to Koko, so we don't have retreat right now. There's an end, so decides not to go for the Marshadow. Maybe all of his Phantoms are prized. He does have 2, and he didn't grab anything. And there is a special energy as well as a special charge. So we see Marshadow. Man, our hand was really good. Now he's going to let loose us. Oh, man, we had the counter. We had the special charge. Everything we needed in our hand right now. But wow, even better. We have a Compressor plus a Juniper. They would see a Psychic Assault for 20, and it is not looking good for my opponent. So let's go ahead, use that Compressor. Let's discard some stuff in the deck we don't need. Like, we definitely don't need the Mew. That's just going to get in the way. Okay, so let's go Mew. Mew. And let's go Duskull. Yeah, we'll just discard some Pokemon that we don't need. We'll go for Juniper. Discard our hand, draw 70 cards. There's a Floodstone and a special charge. And let's go for Dusclops too. Why not? He does have a 2 retreat cost. We'll go Floodstone. We'll go special charge. We'll bump those 2 in there. We'll play the Field Blower. Get rid of the D-Valley. Yeah. Once again, we'll let him keep the Rescue Scarf. We really don't want those to be Floodstones. So we'll retreat into here. And for right now, we'll just go for Flying Flip. Now, one thing that could obviously hurt us if he does play like a Hand Stammers, if any moment he goes Hand Stammer and then goes Trevenant, then we really can't attack. But, I mean, we have 7, 8, 9, 150, 220 on the field right now. So, I mean, we'll be able to manipulate the damage any way we want to. So there is a, okay, Tapu Lele, but there's only 30 on this guy. There's an Ace Trainer, going to put us at 3. They're going to get 6, okay. Man, if we get Blackberry GX him, we can't because we have no space for Mew right now. Josh, you silly. E-Hammer, that's one card I was talking about. But now with the special charge, we can kind of use that to our full effect right now to get 2 DCs back into our deck. So let's go special charge, put 2 Ds back in here. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't go for Blackberry GX. That is unfortunate, but I think we're still okay. We have double Dusknoir now. Okay, do we need to move any damage right now? No, we're fine. Let's just go flying flipping. I mean, do we have enough damage on the field to win? We might. Yeah, right, there's 9, 180. Yeah, we just win next turn. We just knock out the Espeon, knock out the Marshadow, and then we just win. I think we probably had game last turn. Yeah, we probably had game last turn for sure. I just didn't pay attention. Kind of, it doesn't matter who he brings up. I mean, everybody really has free retreat. The Cocos have free retreat. That doesn't have free retreat. They receive the Psychic Assault. So let's go use Dusknoir. Let's just finish this game up, right? So let's move. Let's go here. Man, this is so... Oh my goodness, Pokemon. This is the best thing ever. Oh, I'm so... Guys, if you have never played Dusknoir before, this is a... Oh my gosh. This makes me so happy. Yeah, we definitely had game last turn. So, knock out the Espeon. Yeah, we had game last turn. I just didn't notice. Okay, go ahead and, you know, talk some shenanigans. All right, let's go Sinister Hand. Let's move here. Yeah, we had enough last turn to win. Whoops. Oh, well. Wait, did we? Yeah, we should have. Yeah, even, yeah. So, we had a game last turn. Whoops. Alright, anyways, there we go. There's Tapu Koko Dusknoir. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alright, bye. I'm just kidding. We'll play another game with the deck. That was pretty exciting. My opponent really didn't do anything, though. But we just saw the raw power of, like, Tapu Koko Dusknoir, how it kind of works. I mean, once we were to flip a couple turns, those Phantoms were just no good. He just couldn't involve them unless he did get that Citrus play. I think his first mistake was definitely attaching the early Scarf to the Wobbuffet. I don't know why he did that. It seemed pretty irrelevant. So we are going to go first here. Looks like we're playing a Pika Box deck. I could be wrong, though. So our hand is pretty interesting, but it still is very, very playable right now. So get the Koko. We got to make sure we save 2 spots for Mew and for... Zero Ore. We do need to save a spot for Mew, and we need to save a spot for Necrozma GX, right? I think that's definitely one thing we kind of messed up on. Do we go for Koko right now, or do we go for Dusknoir? Or let's go for another Koko. Let's just go ahead and get multiple Kokos down. Seems fine. We'll put down the Koko. We'll attach a DC to the bench. We'll go Special Charge. Put this counter back in the deck. We'll go for Juniper. Discard our hand, draw on 7 new cards. Really shouldn't commit a Stadium either right now. We can go Computer. Discard the Teammates and Colress. We'll go ahead and grab a Duskull. Okay, so grab a Duskull. We'll put it on the Duskull. And then we'll just pass right now. Really, don't need to do anything, right? We go just pass here. We got a counter energy for next turn. We can free retreat to this Koko, start flying flipping. We can either Sycamore as well, Floodstone the Duskull. I didn't want to Floodstone it right now because if they do play some kind of tool removal, I don't want to put that down. They receive a Zapdos Max Elixir. If he goes Zapdos Max Elixir counter energy, or not, Max, oh my goodness, what am I trying to say here? He needs an Escape Rope and an E-Power. Huh, there we go. That was harder than I thought for some reason. So Zapdos, there's the Pika ROM coming down, which is great for us. That is one way that we can easily win this match. There was there's a Flash Energy going to be attached, and the Max Elixir coming down. Now, don't get me wrong, this could be a very scary match. But right now, we're just seeing a pass. Alright, cool. So we get an Ultra Ball. Once again, we could grab, let's go ahead and, I don't know if the other Dusclops is in the deck. This could be a mistake, and the Dusclops is in the deck, so that's good. Grab the Dusclops, put down the Dusclops. We'll VS Seeker for Juniper. Get a high five from my opponent if they were. I wonder if they would high five us. That's the big question here. So let's Juniper get a new hand of 7. Oh man, this is very tricky. We could Stretcher, get back to Dusknoir, but we already evolved this turn, so that doesn't work. So right now, let's just retreat to Koko. Let's start flying flipping. Let's do some damage. So one thing that could happen is he could maybe full blitz us one turn, and that could do some significant damage to us. But right now, I mean, if we could knock out, we only have to knock out 3 Pokemon. There's a Lightning Energy there. Okay, we might have to go Tapu Lele this turn, which I really don't want to, because that Pikarom can snipe our bench Pokemon, which is something I'm very scared about. I was hoping to find the Shrine early as well, but we haven't found that. So we'll see what he does here. There's a Nest Ball. He needs an Energy Switch or another Max Elixir, and hit the Max Elixir to attack this turn. There's a Jolteon with that Flash Ray to make it where it can't take damage from basic Pokemon. But he did put down another Pokemon. There's a Field Blower. Get rid of the Flowstone. We do have another one for the Dusclops, so that's pretty cool. A Tapu Koko Prism, and that will allow him to take a knockout this turn. He'll be able to use Dance of the Ancients, get an energy to that guy. Only 1, though. That is very good for us. Not taking the full effect. And he did put down another Jolteon, another Pokemon that could help us a lot. So we see the full blitz, taking the knockout, going down to 5. And I imagine we are going to see some kind of crazy Tag Bolt GX play next turn, right? Let's go down to 5. We'll send up... And this is definitely, like, the big match here. Like, how do we handle this match, right? Okay, so we... Okay, so we top deck the VS Seeker, which is very nice. Okay, so we can go Ultra Ball. We'll go Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2. Okay, we'll get another Duskull, because he's mostly going to knock out the Duskull this turn, Dusknoir this turn. Put down the Duskull, put down the Mew. Let's Stretcher 1 into hand. Okay, we'll get this guy. We'll put that down. We'll VS Seeker, or we'll Stretcher. Put these 3 guys back in there. Maybe I should have held the Stretchers, went for Colors, but either way, we're going to VS Seeker first. Juniper. Oh, we could go Teammates. Yeah, let's go Teammates, actually. Man. Yeah, we'll go Teammates. We'll Teammates. We'll grab a VS Seeker DCE. Okay. Put a DC in the Koko. Retreat into this guy. Let's Fly Flip. He will take 2 price cards, going down to 3. Okay, so right now this guy has 200, 150, 70, and 140. So, are we a little bit trouble? Maybe. But we'll see. He did put down multiple Pokemon for us, so that will be very, very helpful, because now we just need to knock out the Pikachu Zekrom, knock out the Jolteon, and then knock out the Zapdos the same turn, right? Okay. So see some trainers, Mel. He's definitely going for the Tag Bolt GX. He's definitely going to knock out the Dusclops. Maybe he doesn't for some reason and goes for the double Koko, which is why I put down the double Koko, but then we're down double Stretcher, so I was a little concerned about using both Stretchers that turn. So Lightning to the Jolteon. Okay, there's a Tag Bolt. Let's see, who does he go after? And he is going to go after the Dusclops. Okay, so that's fine with me. He's going down to 3 price cards, and we're definitely on the clock here, right? Yep. So we'll send up Tapu Koko. On to our turn. We will just VS Seeker. We have to go for a Sycamore. Oh, man. We could go for Teammates once again, and that can guarantee us, you know. Do we go for the Teammates? No, we need a lot of more cards, unfortunately. So let's go for Juniper. Yeah, we have to go for Juniper here. Just discard our hand. Draw on 7. Let's see, do we find anything? And we do, actually. All right, cool. So we go for the Compressor. We'll discard. Let's see here. We'll discard Brigetti. We'll discard the Guzma. Counter is the only card left in our deck. We'll discard the Field Blower. Okay. We will Ultra Ball, discard the Tapu Lele, Dimension Valley. Going for the Dusclops. Okay. Put down the Duskull, put down the Dusclops. DCE. Flying Flip again. Alrighty. I was hoping to find a Shrine, get some 30 damage in. That'd be really nice. So what we need to not happen is to him to find a Guzma this turn. That'd be terrible. I would want to end him, put him down to 2. The only problem is I don't know if we could find a Pokemon this turn, but if we find a Dusknoir, man, if we find a counter, no, we still don't have the game. We can maybe knock out the Pikarom if everything lines up. Huh. So he's gonna have to knock out 3 more Pokemon. He's gonna knock out 1, then knock out another, and then it's gonna be kind of up to us, right? So it's either Zapdos, which means he does have Guzma. Oh, Electro Power, actually. So he's gonna go for an Electro Power turn, which is fine with me, because, well, I guess he can go for Zero, or, I don't know, he could have went just full Blitz. Just took a knockout, but he decided not to for some reason. So enter to 2. We get the counter and the Dusknoir. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's think about this. 6, 12, 30, 40, 50, 16, 16, 220. Wait, is it 240? Is it 220 in the field? 6, 12, 30, 40, 15, 16. So 220, which means we can knock him out this turn. Yeah, we can go for a knockout this turn. Right? Yeah, so we can move all the damage here. Knock out his only guy he really has powered up. Go down to 3. And kind of go from there. This Dusknoir is about to be MVP here. My goodness. Yeah, I think there's 220 in the field if I did the math right. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my goodness. Alright, so 220, counter, flying flip. Whoa! And he hit for weakness on that guy. Alright, so we got down to 3 prize cards. So, okay, we really don't want to use that early, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And now we have swung, the matchups. Oh, we have swung the matchups so hard right now. Alrighty, so we're looking good. We just ended him to 2. Took away his only attacker. Oh my goodness. Electro Power, that's not enough for knockout right now. There's a Thunder Mountain as well, and a Via Seeker. So, I mean, he could take a knockout here. This could be very, very close. There's a Sycamore. He just needs to find a Lightning Energy, and he can attack with the Zera Aura. Oh, man. And then we'll lose the game. Okay. Now, my only thing I can really do is we can go for a Necrozma GX play, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and oh man, well, no, we need a Shrine as well. But let's see, does he find a Lightning? He doesn't seem like 5, 6, 7, 8. There's another Electro Power. Okay, that's still not a knockout. There's a Swift. Okay, so now he can take a knockout, and he can Flash Ray. Oh no, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, and yeah, that's really good for him. So now he's got the knockout, doing 130. Going down to 1 prize card. Oh my goodness. Do we top deck a Tapu Koko? That'd be great. And we don't. We get an Oricorio. Does that do anything for us? No. Only 2, so that's not a knockout. Alright, Josh. We gotta do some math here, bud. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, does it work? Hold on. Prevent all damage. But we place damage. How does that work, guys? Okay, so you know what? Some days you gotta risk it. I don't know how the wording of this works. Well, I think this is probably still doesn't work, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this does not work, but it's the only thing that can like really keep us alive because he has to have Guzma. So I know this probably doesn't work. I know this doesn't work. But just in the off chance it does, I don't think it should. We'll see here. If it does, we have a huge advantage right now. But I don't think this does work. I'm like 100%. But what this does do is it does make him need a Guzma. So go for Black Ray. Yep, didn't think it did. Okay. Alright, that's fine, because we can knock out the Zera Aura and end him next turn. That is the play, and then there's a Lysander. Doesn't matter. Well, he needs the energy. Oh, he retreat does Zapdos. It doesn't matter, right? I mean, that was the only thing I guess we could have got kind of lucky, but man, that was so close. Oh man, so maybe we need a Mr. Mime. I mean, if we bought ourselves one more turn, I think we would have had it, right? I would have teammates definitely for a way to get a Coco. Wait, do we have any more Cocos in the deck? I don't even know. I think the Zapdos is what hurt us. Be able to attack for that 1 energy to knock out our Muse is very scary. Alright, so on to game number 3, we're playing against Roxas. Oh, I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan here. Okay. Call heads like always. We won the coin flip. Yes. Okay, that's still pretty exciting to knock out a Peak and Rom. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. We start this guy. Okay. We'll go Brigetti. We'll find ourselves some friends here. We can go for Double Koko and a Mew, and then save the last spot for Necrozma GX. That seems pretty cool. Then we can get another Dusclops down. But the only problem is we don't have a Pokemon. Alright, not a Pokemon, it's a Portal card. Oh well. We'll see what happens. Maybe next time we tap a DC or something. Alright, so there's a Vulpix and a Beldum. Okay. So I think we still go Brigetti here. I think we go for... Yeah, let's go for just Double Koko. Let's go Double Koko Mew still. I think that's fine. We'll go for Double Koko Mew. And we'll press done. What we can do next turn is put down the Dusclops, Ultra Ball, Guzma, hopefully top deck something, put down the Dimension Valley, and Chorus for a bunch. We are playing against a Metagross deck. So with Metagross, they do play multiple, and I mean multiple, max potions. So that's going to be the terrifying thing. One thing we do have advantage, we do have the Espeon on our side. So Espeon could help us, swing some knockouts. There's a Tapu Lele. Going to see probably a Brigetti this turn, which means our Chorus next turn is going to net us a ton of cards. What was that card? That was not a Brigetti. Oh, 5 metal Pokemon. Alright. So maybe we need to go for N here. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Yeah, maybe we need to go for N here, Josh. Wow, he just put a bunch of evolution in saying. So yeah, I think we definitely go for N here. Colress seems like the correct play, but yeah, I definitely think we need to go for N because yeah, we're gonna be in trouble if we don't go for N. So we need to go for N here. We see Beacon. Yeah, we gotta go for N. We gotta get rid of these cards in his hand. His hand is stacked next turn. We top deck the Lele as well. So we'll go for this guy. We'll go for here. We'll go here. Yep. We're going to get ourselves an N. Like I said, right now, Color should be cool. Getting 9 cards, not going to lie. But N seems far more better right now to get rid of those Metagrosses and the little Ninetales and everything like that. And then when you draw hands like this, how can you even complain? So, let's Floatstone, Free Retreat, DCE, Fly Flip. Now you might be asking me, Josh, why did you decide to separate? Why did you put the Dusclops on the bench and the Duskull on the active? It's kind of like to, make your opponent think about what they're going to knock out. Do they want to knock out the Duskull that has a Floatstone, or the Dusclops that can evolve with the Dusknoir? So they associate their Rare Candy into the Metagross for my opponent, saying, you know what, you might end me, but I still have everything I need. Alright, we can go for Colors next turn if we want to, but we might be better off with going for Via Seeker for N, just to keep disrupting my opponent. Hopefully to knock out the Beldum this turn. If we can get rid of the Beldum, that would be great. We see a Metal going to the Vulpix, retreat into the Metagross. Oh, he can attach. Oh, they receive the other Alola Ninetales, so he will be able to swing for a knockout this turn. Fantastic for my opponent, but 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Oh, we don't have enough. No, we only have 100, so we have to Koko Flip one more time. If he does go for Rare Candy here, we do have the Espeon play at one point to devolve both of the Beldums. So see another Rare Candy Metagross coming down. We might see a Geotech, actually, is what we might see here. We might see a Geotech system, or an algorithm, sorry. There's an N. We both get new hands of 6, which is good for me. Really didn't have too much there. Alright, so we have a DCE, which is great. We have, this week, there's, yeah, resistance to Psychic. There we see a Pokegear, okay. I don't know why you play the Pokegear right now. It seems very interesting. Like, why would you play that right now? But if he goes for the Algorithm GX, he's going to be able to find a bunch of stuff he needs. But we'll be able to get a Dusknoir out. So there we see Ultra Ball. Okay. Discarding a Metal and a Muscle Band. So he's got the decision to make. Which one does he want to go? For the Algorithm? Or does he want to go for the Knockout? He can get a hammer for the Knockout. Looks like we do see a Geotech system, which means he is going to go for a Knockout here. We'll see another another Geotech system. We'll see the Knockout here. But the name of the game is going to be Espeon, right? Espeon is what's going to save us here. I think de-evolving both those Metagrosses will be fantastic. So right now we'll send up, the Koko. It doesn't really matter right now on our turn. We'll go for the Ultra Ball. Discard the Ultra Ball and the Oricorio. Let's go for the Dust. If we get the Dusknoir right now, it seems pretty risky, but I think it's still good, right? Go here, Compressor. Let's see. I'm going to discard the Guzma, discard its teammates. That's some good cards to have in the discard pile. Outside of that, everything else seems pretty relevant, right? I mean, I could hit any of these cards and be happy. So, let's just do these two. Let's put a Dece in the active. Let's go, Colors. Get a new hand of 8. Colors coming in clutch here. Getting 8 new cards. Okay, so we can go Computer Search, discard 1 and 2. We can find ourselves a Dusclops here. Okay, so we'll put on the Dusclops. We'll put on the Tapu Koko, threaten it, and let's Fly and Flip. Make him seem like we don't have the Espeon play, but in fact we do have the Espeon play. Now if he does go for a knockout, or if he goes for a Guzman knockout on this guy, or a Lysander knockout on the Dusknoir, one thing oh my goodness, there's another one, so we can, we'll have to knock out all the Beldums this turn. We'll have to knock out all 3. We do have enough damage. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. With 200, we get double knockouts, and we're looking pretty good. And one thing we could do is teammates just for the Espeon, because we have the D-Valley outs. We're looking good. There's the Giga Hammer going down to 3. But, you know what? Do we have enough to knock out both My goodness, how much HP, how many Pokemon can we knock out this turn? That's the name this turn. How many can we knock out? Yeah, let's go for teammates. Let's go for Espeon. We don't need any energies. That's pretty cool. You know what? Let's go ahead and special charge 2 DCs back into our deck right now. Really don't need anything else. So grab these two. We'll special charge 2 DCs into our deck. We will DC the Koko. So we need to make sure these have 60 on it. So let's grab from here. 1 and 2. Let's move 2 here. 1 and 2. Let's move... Okay, so we don't have enough to knock out, to get like a crazy turn, but we will be able to double evolve. The only problem is when we double evolve, he's going to be able to have access to Ninetales again, but we're going to get rid of all of his Beldums. So that's pretty nice. So we got down to 5 price cards. There's special charge. Don't need that right now. Let's go ahead and Sinister hand. Move 1 here. Move 1 here. Press done. Put down Espeon. Right. Basic Pokemon to play. Let's retreat. And let's use Miraculous Shrine. There we go. Picking up 3 Pokemon. Unfortunately, don't have the 3 price turn, but we do have a 2 price turn, and we knocked out all of his Beldums, which is fantastic. But one thing he could do is use Stretcher this turn, but he's definitely not going to be attacked for a good minute. So there's an Ultra Ball, and there was my opponent conceding the game. You got to remember, he did use 2 Rare Candies already. I mean, he did have access to his Ninetales. It did get put back into his hand. But there we go. There is the Alola. Oh my goodness, that's so much fun. It's so good. It's so good. It's such a good deck, Zaya. Thank you so much for the list. I do appreciate it a lot. We barely took a loss against Pikarom. It does seem pretty hard, but maybe you could put like a Larvitar here. That might have a help with it. Let's look at Larvitar real quick. I think that might be the card to use. It's right here, second strike. If this Pokemon already has, if your opponent's Pokemon already has 3 or more damage counters on it, this attack does 70 more damage. So maybe 140 that could like take some cheap knockouts. I know it's not an automatic knockout. Don't get me wrong, but you only need 100 HP on it. We don't play Choice Band, so nothing special like that. Or it could, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's fine. I think the deck is great. I think it's a lot of fun. Go test it out. Have fun playing Tapu Koko, Dusknoir, and we'll see you. We'll have another video tomorrow. It won't be PTCGO, but Thursday will be PTCGO, and then Friday is Fan Friday. So, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Alrighty, bye.